So California may join other stupid states in harshly regulating e-cigs after a report claims they emit cancerous compounds and could get people addicted. But the report has more holes than a wine rack, as critics accuse the authors of cherry-picking studies to support their biased assumptions. I agree. Just poke the research slightly and watch what happens. Seriously, I've done better reports on Winnie the Pooh in second grade. This report has bigger gaps than a New Jersey shopping mall. So let's pull the arms and legs off this scarecrow. First, they claim there's no evidence that vaping helps people quit cigarettes. Wrong. There's a comprehensive review showing just that. You stupid fools. They say vaping contains potentially toxic chemicals, failing to mention the levels are 9 to 450 times lower than cigarettes. You idiot! They say vaping contains harmful metals, failing to note they're in lower amounts than permitted for other products. They claim nicotine is as addictive as cocaine. Please, that's idiotic. I know. Where do these idiots get their degree? At a ball pit at McDonald's? This report isn't just propaganda disguised as concern. It scares people away from effectively quitting real cigarettes, enabling more death. Faced with hopeful findings on vaping, they state the opposite, revealing the only toxic vapor in this report is their deadly hot air, wafting up like a foul flatulence by a gibbering idiot. I'm so angry. If this is science, then I'm Albert effing Einstein.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
I gotta give a hat tip to Dr. Mike Siegel, who's like an anti-smoking expert who's been following this very well, and Leonard Gilroy from Reason, who's been doing a lot of research. Dana, we've been looking at this for a long time. This is about a loss of tax revenue from smoking, isn't it? The government is addicted to the tobacco tax. If every smoker in LA quit, the country would lose $60 million per year. The county, $60 million.
A terrible way to fund your government is on people's habits of what they consume. So, for example, in Colorado now, the education budget is based on marijuana sales.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't seem like a very healthy and good idea in the long run, but they're happy because they have like an extra $250 million in the bank.
Which will go up in smoke.
The other thing about this is I do feel like if you're a parent and you know, even if you don't want to admit it, that your kids are sneaking cigarettes out back at the smokers lounge at school, you would rather have them smoke an e-cigarette.
Right.
But if the e-cigarettes are going to be banned, it's going to be easier for them to get real cigarettes.
Yeah.
And they're going to be smoking anyway.
Yeah, because the fact is, Eric, whenever you demonize something, it becomes romantic to people who are young.
Yeah. Sin tax, and you're right, 100% right. You reduce the sin, you reduce the tax revenue, so there's no interest in that. So all these studies are funded, and they're very conveniently funded by certain lobbyists and groups. It's interesting. I'm the wrong guy, though. Look, I don't smoke and never smoke, and I don't care if people smoke near me. I'm fine with it. So whatever the issue is going there, look, there's going to be both sides. The bottom line is you're going to see tons of lobby money going towards both sides of it. I wonder who's stepping up for the people who are trying to quit.
I think they're small businessmen, and they don't have the money. They don't have the money. Bob, this is about control. Somebody doesn't like what you do, so they want to enforce their lifestyle on you.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If that stuff is as addictive as cocaine, and I was still doing cocaine, I'd have hijacked the trucks that had them in it. That's the most ridiculous comment I've ever heard. I work with cocaine addicts all the time, and all of them smoke vapor cigarettes, by the way. And they seem to be doing fine. Look, if you could save 10 lives by this, you're doing it, and there's no evidence, none, that this stuff is hurting anybody. And there is reams of evidence that smoking is killing people. So, I mean, why? Have anybody stopped and said, these studies, who does these things? Why don't we just let you and I get a study together.
Exactly.
And let's put it out there, and I'll bet you it'll get all kinds of reviews and stuff. And we'll say, well, where was your expertise? We said, right here.
Yeah, I'm afraid what you'd want to study, though, Bob.
If you want to talk about drugs, I'd be happy to talk about it.
Well, you know how it's done. The corporations, they pay certain firms to set up shell groups and give them names like Concerned Citizens for American Lungs of America.
Yeah.
And then they funnel money into these studies. In America, the American Lung Patriotism Association. We love your lungs.
For freedom.
Yes, for freedom to breathe, lungs.com. Okay, the tax code as you point out, never designed to be a punitive measure to influence behavior. And the same Department of Health, Greg, that is pushing this out, saying e-cigarettes are bad in California, the same people that are pushing for pot legalization. So they're very schizo on all of this. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's what Kevin Williamson said. It's the people going after this are the people who don't do it. So they don't mind. They don't mind. It's like, if I don't do it, I don't care, even if it's just more government control.
Maybe we should mandate that everyone do it.
There you go.
But smoke dope?
Totalitarianism.
But the vaping thing, I might try that.
It's fun.
I might not.
And it's helpful. I haven't had a cigarette in, I can't remember, since Thanksgiving.
It's been like,
see, that's great.
It's been like 14 months since you had a cigarette.
And I will tell you, as a father of a 16-year-old.
And you've grown 3 inches.
If he came home with cigarettes, I would certainly prefer him e-cigs than
Well, don't we also have bigger threats than e-cigarettes?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this new strain of Colombian marijuana.
No, I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, terrorists.
Oh, terrorists.
Oh, no. They've got that. They've got that. Don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, all right, we got to go because they're yelling. Seattle.